Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're all doing great. Today I'm going to cook an absolutely delicious classic, Turkish-style beans and rice with Turkish sausage. You're going to love this. Turkish-style white beans is one of the most beloved and traditional dishes in Turkish cuisine. It's hearty, comforting, and full of flavor, especially when paired with buttery rice. You can make it plain, with meat, or like I'm doing today with spicy Turkish sausage. This dish is perfect for cold days or anytime you're craving a warm and satisfying meal. Let's get started. I soaked my beans overnight, and as you can see, they've expanded nicely. Soaking them the night before really helps them cook faster and more evenly. I chopped up 1 onion and added it to my Dutch oven. Then I crushed 2 or 3 cloves of garlic and added them in as well. I cooked the onions until they were nice and soft. Did you know that you should add garlic cloves without peeling them with this garlic press? You can just throw them in whole and crush them using the garlic press. This way, you avoid getting garlic smell all over your hands. I just learned this little trick recently. Today, I'm cooking my beans in the oven using a Dutch oven, but you can absolutely make this in a regular pot or even a pressure cooker. I just think it turns out more flavorful this way. My onions are nicely cooked now, so I added in the sliced sausage and sautéed it for a bit. Then I added 1 tablespoon of tomato paste and 1 tablespoon of red pepper paste and cooked them together to bring out all the flavors. Now it's time to add the spices. I'm using black pepper and some red pepper flakes for a bit of heat. Then I add the beans, which I've rinsed and drained well. Finally, I season with salt and pour in enough hot water to cover the beans. I give everything a good stir and wait for it to come to a boil. I cover it with the lid and place it in the preheated oven at 400 Fahrenheit. While the beans are cooking, I'll go ahead and soak my rice. I'm using 2 cups of rice and adding enough hot water to cover it. I'll let it sit for at least 30 minutes. After about an hour, I check on my beans. They're almost cooked, but I feel like they need a bit more water. So I add some more water, cover it again, and let it cook for another 10 minutes. After that, I turn off the oven. My beans are almost ready, so it's time to make the rice. I add a little oil to a pan and then add my rinsed rice. No need to sauté it because I've already soaked it in water. I pour in the water directly on top. If you're using 1 cup of rice, you should add 1 cup of water. Since I soaked 2 cups of rice, I add 2 cups of water. I season with salt, and once the water starts boiling, I lower the heat to medium and cook it for about 4 to 5 minutes until the water is absorbed. After that, I give it 1 final stir and let it rest for about 10 minutes. I'm using jasmine rice, and depending on the type of rice you use, the water ratio can change. But this measurement works well for most types. You can add 2 tablespoons of butter if you like. I added it, but I forgot to show you earlier. My beans are ready, and the rice is done as well. So now let's move on to the presentation. I give the rice a nice stir to make sure it's fluffy and well mixed. As you can see in the video, I take 2 bowls, 1 small and 1 large. I place the small bowl upside down inside the large one and fill the edges with rice. Then, I press it down firmly to make sure it's packed tightly. Let's check on the beans to see how they're cooked. The beans are perfect. Just look at them. They've cooked beautifully without being mashed. They're just the right texture. Now, I flip the rice onto a serving platter and carefully remove the small bowl from inside. Then, I fill the empty space with the beans we just cooked. And there you have it. Our dish is ready. What do you think? You can make this with meat if you like, or keep it simple like I did. This dish is truly a classic. If you liked my video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed yet, don't forget to subscribe. Subscribing helps me a lot as I work hard to grow my channel. Share it with your friends and family, and your support means the world to me. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.